ago, there lived a very rich man called Midas. Besides being rich, he was a king and he had a little daughter called Marigold. He liked being a king, chiefly because he loved his golden crown. He loved his daughter dearly too, and the more he loved her, the more gold he wanted for her sake. The king was very fond of music in his youth.
What does the fox say? What the fox say?
The only music he loved now was the sound of the gold coins, one against another. He used to go to a secret room under his palace where he kept his precious stone. He would hold the bars of gold and admire his gold cups and plates until he could hardly bear to leave them. Suddenly a stranger stood there, smiling at him in the light of the sunbeam. King Midas knew that he had locked himself in as usual, and so he guessed that his visitor was no ordinary person. The strangers played the game and Victor had to talk to Midas.
You seem to be a very rich.
But it has taken me a long time to collect this gold. If I could live 1,000 years, I might have time to get richer.
What? Are you satisfied? What else do you want?
Midas thought carefully. This was a wonderful chance and he felt that the stranger had magical power.
I'm tired of collecting my riches so slowly. I wish everything I touched could be turned into gold.
The golden touch. Are you sure you will never regret it?
How could I regret such a thing? It would give me perfect happiness at last.
Very well. Then tomorrow at sunrise, you will find that you have the golden touch.
Next morning, King Midas awoke before the dawn. He looked eagerly to see if his bed had been turned into gold.
Let me see that wonderful magic.
But no, it was exactly as it had been before. He lay, very disappointed, looking around his room. Suddenly, the earliest sunbeam of the rising sun shone through the window. King Midas got out of bed in excitement. Midas was astonished to find that it had become cloth of gold. The golden touch had truly come to him with the first sunbeam.
Oh, it is impossible.
Never mind, I don't care.
The golden touch is worth more than a pair of petticoats. Marigold will be able to read to me.
King Midas went downstairs and into the garden. Then he went among the rose trees that had always been his pride and joy in the past. When he went into breakfast that morning, he felt more hungry than usual. While he was waiting for his food to be ready, little Marigold came in crying bitterly.
Look, Father, I went to pick some roses and they are yellow and hot, and their sweet scent is gone. I want the sand back up.
Never mind, my child. They are worth much more like that. Sit down and eat your breakfast.
The water pot was golden. It had become liquid gold.
Well, what's the matter, father? Nothing, child. Just drink your water.
He looked at Marigold. She looked up, saw something wrong, and came around to comfort her father.
What's wrong, father?
King Midas bent down and kissed his little daughter. Then, what a terrible change came over Marigold. Her sweet little face turned to yellow gold. Her lovely hair became golden metal. What had he done? Hi, a narrator. This story would be too sad for us, or if we linger too long on this terrible sight. It disappeared. Midas thought about himself. Suddenly he saw the stranger that had visited him the day before.
Well, Midas, how do you like having the golden touch?
Oh, I have lost everything I really loved. I'm full of sorrow and regret. Gold is no use to me now.
So you have learned something since yesterday? Now, which is worth more, the golden touch or a cup of cold water?
Oh, blasted water! Will I ever taste it again?
The golden touch or a piece of bread?
A piece of bread is worth all the gold on earth.
Gold or your own little daughter?
Oh, my child, I would not have given one hair of her head for the power to change the whole earth into gold.
The stranger looked serious at King Midas.
No, it is hateful to me now.
Then go down to the end of your garden
and wash yourself in the water of the river there. Then bring some of the sand water and sprinkle it over anything that you wish to change back again. If you do this, truly and sincerely, you can set right again the result of your greed of gold.
The king ran at once to the river without waiting to take off his clothes. He dived in. In the coolness of the water, he felt at once that a weight had been lifted from his heart and body. He was free of the golden touch.
The water was more precious to me than an ocean of gold.
He sprinkled the water on her.
Oh, father, see how wet I am, and my dress was clean this morning.
Marigold didn't know what had happened to her.
I'm so happy. What did you say? I'm fine.
Her father didn't tell her how wrong and foolish he had been. He took her out into the garden. They had a happy life for long.
!90公升！
是我跟你们队友10公斤。
就是弟妹。
走，我们要去另外一个密室吗？
I really love.
golden touch 那一种，对。
无情的踩踏，好恶心哦！等一下哦。
够脏啊！够脏啊！
好了，我也参与咖啦。
不够脏啊！我觉得我们要颁一个最佳牺牲奖。
看，这不就简单多？
嘿。
哎，不要拍到我这啦！
一瓶多用。
放到这里，已经足够了。好。
虎头铡。
居然要睡觉了。
这也可以拍成花絮啊。
我已经在拍了。哈哈。
小跳跃。
啊，要下床了。啊，刚刚好像少拍。
为什么你这边谁的？
What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding.